morning, everyone. I'm Katie Nolan, bringing you all the headlines that you need to know for Tuesday, October 9th. Mila Kunis is sexy, and looking like an hourglass, not so much. All that and more right here on your Guyism Speed Round. Girls creator Lena Dunham has reportedly signed a $3.7 million book deal for her compilation of anecdotes and advice that are hilarious. Stories will include stuff like when she lost her virginity and her experience with drugs in college, and a special chapter on that time she took a bunch of her father's dollar bills and crumpled them up and then stacked them on top of each other to make a career. What won't be in there is advice like, don't write an advice book in your 20s. Celebrity hit and runs may seem to be all the rage lately, but when Ben Affleck recently sideswiped a parked car, onlookers saw him get out and leave a note. Ben Affleck is officially no longer from Boston. A man in Florida died shortly after winning a local reptile store's bug eating contest, in which he had to eat a bunch of live bugs in order to win the grand prize of a python. Which sure seems weird, because snakes are like everywhere in Florida, but then again, what isn't anywhere in Florida is common sense. Lady Gaga pulled a Bieber and puked on stage during a performance in Barcelona. Aww, their cycles totally linked up. I wonder who's gonna have the baby first. Danny DeVito and Rhea Perlman are getting divorced after 30 years of marriage. Well, you know what they say, it's always the little things. Esquire has named Mila Kunis the hottest woman alive. Public health officials are investigating whether the sparkly gold dust and glitter on adorable cupcakes and pastries is actually edible, or if, like it looks, we should stop eating it, because even though it's non-toxic, it's usually still just made out of plastic. But since when have we cared what it's made out of, as long as it looks good? A coastal British city is getting this 65-foot bronze-clad statue of a naked pregnant woman made by controversial artist Damien Hirst, and they aren't too thrilled about it. Some even say it's going to promote teen pregnancy, which just goes to show adults still don't really get how teen pregnancy happens, because it's not usually on purpose. Kate Upton says she'd like to be a Bond girl in the next 007 movie, but she admits she might have to brush up on her acting skills. At the sound of that, acting skills just got a huge boner. Remember Stacey Dash from Clueless? Probably not as Stacey Dash, but as Dee. Well, she's 46 now, and the other day she tweeted this photo of herself and urged people to vote for Mitt Romney, the only choice for the future. I don't know if that's true, but I can tell you it definitely isn't a choice for the future if you're Stacey Dash, and that's aging. At all. Even remotely. Looks exactly the same. A new study shows that women find men with reddish faces extra sexy because it indicates health and dominance, and that they were born with high levels of testosterone. Yeah, maybe he was born with it, or maybe it's Maybelline. A 75-year-old man who had a sex change 23 years ago and became a woman now says he made a huge mistake. He's actually not a chick and is totally a dude, and he's begging the National Health Service to give him back a penis. Apparently, this guy put as much thought into what gender he wanted to be as he does into what kind of toothpaste he wants to buy. If I were the National Health Service, I would dig this guy's dick out of whatever jar in whatever back room it's in and just duct tape that shit right back on. You're welcome. 22-year-old Narina Orton has been named Britain's tiniest waist at just 15.7 inches after wearing a corset for 23 hours a day. She ideally wants to get it down to 14 inches so she can beat the world record. I don't know what implications that has on whatever's happening downstairs, but I imagine it's like having sex with a pencil sharpener. An English rugby player ruptured one of his testicles during a match on Saturday, and after playing for 20 more minutes after that happened, had to get it removed after the game. And what do you call a rugby player without his balls? A soccer player. And that's going to do it for your speed round, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button, comment down below, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. And if you haven't left yet, I'll throw a link in the description to a video that will make you do so. Enjoy your Tuesdays. I'll see you right back here tomorrow with more headlines that you need to know.